Hi you guys, welcome back into another video. As you can see, I'm already into this video cleaning my face. I'm starting out with my Nicka K eyebrow pencil in color dark brown just to sculpt my eyebrows out and to fill them in. I like to start by working my way from the back to the front at the bottom and the top of my eyebrow. This is what worked for me, but to each its own. If you're a beginner, I do recommend this technique because it would better help you to line up your eyebrow. When you're filling in your eyebrows, you do want to stroke in the way that your eyebrow hairs are already formed. This just helps you give a more smoother look. Once you've filled your eyebrows into your liking, you just want to take the spoolie end of your brush to brush it in real smooth. Now I'm going to go in with my Duo Lash Glue just to lay down my eyebrow hairs. This just helps it lay down smoothly. Once you've laid your Duo Lash Glue on your eyebrows, you then want to take a brush and just brush in the same direction that your hairs are already flowing. I'm going in with my Nicka K concealer in color 9 and 11 to clean up my eyebrows. I'm going to start with color 9 to clean up the back of my eyebrows, and then I'm going to clean up the front with number 11. Okay, now I'm going in to clean up the top of my eyebrow, starting from the back and working my way to the front. Anytime you're losing concealer, you do want to make sure you buff that product in just to make sure that it's not matting up. Okay, here I'm just going back in with my pencil just to clean up the concealer in the eyebrow. My dominant eye is always a little more challenging for me because the technique is a little more different and the way that I hold it is a little more uncomfortable. But everything still comes out nice in the end, so that's all that matters. Now I'm going to be going in with a couple dabs of my Art Kiss concealer in color Porcelain just to set the base for my eyeshadow. You do want to use a dense buffing brush just to make sure that the products is blended out smoothly. Now I'm going in with my Airspun setting powder just to set the concealer on my eyes and my eyebrows. This also helps keep the eyebrows from looking so oily. For my transition color, I'm going to be starting with a turquoise from my Party Time New York, New York palette. Now I'm going to be going in with a dark purple shade from my UCANBE Exotic palette just to blend into that turquoise color. And you're going to see I'm just going to alternate between the two colors just to make sure that it's nice and blended out well. To cut my crease, I'm going to be going back in with my Porcelain or Kiss concealer. Now that I've lined up my crease, as you can see, I'm just going back in with my buffing brush just to buff that concealer in. Now I'm going to go back in with my original shade just to go along the back of that crease. Now as I continue to coordinate my colors, I'm going to keep going back in with the original color just to blend the product in to make sure everything is blended in nice and smoothly. Now I'm going to be going in with my Wet n Wild liquid liner in color black. Okay, so now I'm going to start with my other eye, just repeating the same steps. I'm going to be going in with my Fit Me foundation in color Spicy Brown and Nutmeg. I did go ahead and apply my moisturizer and primer off camera, so you do want to make sure that you prime and moisturize your face before applying any product. For my highlight, I'm going to be starting with my Nicka K concealer in color 07. I like to go ahead and clean up my eyebrows a little more when I apply my highlight in this area, just to make sure everything blended in pretty smooth. And now I'm just going back in with that dense brush just to go ahead and buff that concealer in. Me personally, I do like a brighter under eye, so I will be going back in with my Nicka K concealer in color 01. And as you can see, I'm just bringing it in directly under the eye. Now before you go to set your concealer or anything, you do want to go ahead and brush out the harsh edges of the concealer just to make sure everything is blended in with your foundation. I'm going to be going back in with that same concealer in my T-zone just to make those highlighted areas pop more. I'm going to be using my Blur Fix foundation stick for my contour. And as you can see, I'm just going to go on both jawlines, break it along the top of my hairline and then also the bottom of my chin. Now I'm going in using my Nicka K eyebrow pencil in black brown as a liner. I'm going in with my Forever Matte liquid lipstick over that liner. To clean up your lips, you want to go in with a brush with just a tad bit of concealer just to line up the outline of your lips. Now I'm just going in with a clear lip gloss over that liquid lipstick. And as I stated earlier, always be sure to blend anywhere that you apply concealer. Now I'm just going in buffing in the remaining of this concealer with a wet beauty blender. Just remember, this is an optional step. I just like the bright look when it comes to my highlighted areas. So if you just like a more settled look, you can just go with a couple shades lighter than your skin for your concealer and just leave it at that one shade. Okay, now I'm just going back in with a little gel liner just to darken back up that liner on my eye. When you're working with so many products, things can start to smear, so it's always okay to go back in where it's needed. Now I'm going back in with my brush that I used to apply my foundation just to blend out the edges. Now I'm going to be going over that contour with a dark bronzer shade. Now I'm going in with some beige Fit Me powder just to further set the concealer on my face. And then I'm going to go ahead and go in with some Sacha Butter powder on top of that. Now I'm going to add a little more blush on top of that. I'm going to be going in with some Sacha Butter powder right beneath that blush just to further sculpt out my face. Now I'm just applying a little clear duo lash glue to set for my lashes. To finish this eye up, I'm going to be going in with my gel liner. To me, this is a big step because it makes your eyeshadow look pops a lot more. Now I'm just going back in with that purple shade on top of that liner just to smoke out the bottom of my lid. Okay, now I'm just applying my lashes. You do want to make sure that you're applying that lash directly on the lid before pressing it in. Now I'm just going in with a little mascara. I wanted to go in with a little more concealer just to brighten up my nose a little more before I contour it. You can repeat this process as many times as you need to just to make sure you get that nose snatched right. Now I'm just going in dusting off the remaining of the powder. And I'm just going in with a tad bit more blush just to darken back in that blush. Okay, now you want to just go over with a little setting powder to set everything in. Okay, this is the finishing look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and make sure you tell a friend and tell a friend. Thank you.